Samantha. This is my overview video for this course, ABA 630, Developing ABA Interventions. I'm just going to talk about really quick about the overview from SAFMED to the midterm, the exams, and how far it's been going. So I feel like now I'm definitely at a good place that I know what works for me for SAFMEDs. This is maybe my 6th, 7th course now doing it, and I know what works for me rather than what I did before. It was a lot of trial and error, but usually now what I do is, since we have 3 weeks, 3 weeks on one deck, what I usually like to do is the first 2 weeks I focus on the understanding the terms, and by doing so, the first week I focus on the individual sections. So there's a section examples, definitions, and concepts, and for the examples and definitions are usually the smaller amount of decks, so I usually bunch those two up and study them together. Then I'll focus that for week 1. For week 2, I'll focus more on the concepts. Those are a little bit more a bigger deck. And then once I'm more comfortable, I'll go ahead and study them all together, making the knowledge a little bit more stronger. For the 3rd week, that's usually around the time where I'm definitely more comfortable with the terms and the terms, and so the 3rd week I want to focus more on my speed for my ACEL score. So I'll go ahead and highlight keywords on each of the cards, whatever helps, and then I'll practice them for maybe like 10 minutes at that point, 10-15 minutes depending on how I'm feeling, and then until I start with the timer to time the trials. There's another intervention that I use if needed. I haven't used it this course, but I've definitely used it in past courses, and it's also helped where if I'm on the ending of like week 2 and like beginning of week 3 on a deck, I will separate the cards that I'm having a little bit more trouble on picking up. So I'll make a separate deck for those cards so I can spend more time and only focus on those cards that I'm having trouble with, and that definitely has helped me before. I know the format with SAFMEDs was changed up, I believe it was the last course, so just the explanations on your SAFMED, the study methods, the adjustments that we do is just a little bit more in depth, and now I feel like I got the hang of it, especially it's definitely like ABC data, which is something that I do every single day at work. So it's nice to see where I can apply my different skills that we've learned from school to actual job. So that's been really nice. And with SAFMEDs, with just the tests have definitely helped. I know going into the midterm, I made sure I'd studied the cards that we had at the time, and it's helped. And I know reading over the textbooks, just making sure I am reading the required readings for that week. And I'll go ahead and highlight any useful information and any keywords that are needed. And I'll go over the text again before I'll take the quizzes, and those have definitely helped now and even in the past. So I'm excited how the progression from the beginning to now. But so far it's been great. Loving the journey so far. I want to say almost halfway there. But I'm excited for the next courses.